everybody, welcome to DEDE Talks, and today you'll be joining me as I work. So today's topic is spirituality is not a competition. Quite long, quite mouthy, but that's just the topic. Your relationship with God is not a competition. Your life with God is not a competition. Stop competing with your friends over who prays more, who praises more, who sings better, who knows more Bible scriptures. Yes, be with friends who encourage you to do more, who encourage you to not give up in your faith. But the minute you start comparing, start competing with them, you are moving away from worshiping God, being in the presence of God, to competing with your friend. Leave spirit wise to carnal wise, if you understand what I'm saying. I'll give you an example. I was struggling in my faith. I would constantly compare myself to my friends who know how to pray for hours, to my friends who know scriptures, to my friends who just never seem to have issues with their spirituality, who they never seem to get tired of praying. I would compare myself. So if a friend prays for an hour, I would go 2 hours because I must beat that friend. If I don't pray a day, or if I pray today and I feel like I've done good and I see my friend praying, I'll go back and say I've not done enough. Meanwhile, my friend just probably started praying that day. She didn't even pray for long. She just started praying that day. So that's just how it affected me so much, because I got so tired spiritually. I feel like I was just doing it to compete with my friend. It felt so tiring, and I guess that just came as a form of I didn't know or understand why I'm praying. To pray, to worship, you have to understand why you are doing these things. To glorify God, to bond with God, to form a relationship with God. These are the reasons why we worship. These are the reasons why we reverence God, because we want to be one with Him. We want to worship Him. We want to give thanks to Him. We want to tell Him about our lives, even though He knows what's going on. We just want to speak to Him because He's our lover, our Father. He's not just our Savior. He's everything to us. So yes, these are the reasons why we give Him thanks and give Him glory, because who else would we give thanks to? Bear in mind these things, and I assure you that whatever you do won't turn into a competition, because the minute it turns into a competition, you start thinking of things like anger, envy, things of jealousy and the rest, and they really affect you badly. Run at your own pace. Like your race with God, your race for this heavenly journey is at your own pace. Don't run another person's pace. You will just fall. Like, I can't imagine myself running Usain Bolt's pace. Hey, looking at another person's pace, you will just fall. An AC cannot run at the pace of a fan. You get what I mean? Be focused on your own journey, not another person's journey. Like, it's just helping better yourself, for yourself, not for another person, not for other people to say, oh, you're a prayer warrior. You're not a prayer warrior. You're not, just because you're competing with somebody. Then it is not even prayer that you're doing. You're just wasting time. I just wanted it to be a reminder that spirituality, your relationship with God, it ain't a competition. It is not first to reach the finish line. It is not the person who prays more gets a gold medal. Even, in fact, the person who prays more may not necessarily enter heaven. I'm not saying they won't though. I'm just saying that it is not a set thing. Focus on you. Let God be the only one to judge you. Other people can advise you. Other people can encourage you. You can look at other people's life and be encouraged. Not wanting to win first place in the prayer life. God know they do that kind of thing. He's looking at your heart. And if your heart is filled with anger, anxiousness, jealousy, just to beat somebody who is probably not even thinking about anybody else, my dear, you all know, you're not even competing. Even that competition that you're already carrying last. So, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys have been great. I know I have not been consistent, but that will probably change, I hope. But just know DEDE Talks is not dead. It is still thriving. My name is Adefe. I hope you have not forgotten. And once again, welcome to DEDE Talks. See you next time. Bye, guys.